Now, there's people that are very sensitive to, you know, things that are not natural, so forth. And your product is very, very healthy and
So
organic and
the
so forth, right?
and it's hypoallergenic. We've done all the tests with it as well, and we every product we launch, we'll do what's called a RIP test, which is where you continually add it to the skin over a period of time to make sure you're not sensitizing the skin to it and getting some of the reaction. So that's always been done with everything we do. So we make sure that it's safe and that everybody will get the best result they can from the product.
Fantastic. Yeah. So, like, you know, we have a lot of people that are using other products that we recommend. This is one of them, but I think this is so. I don't know if you heard that ice is just falling off my roof because
Oh
the
my
snow
gosh.
like hammering down. Jen and I talked earlier this morning. I was like, Jen, I got to go like snow below the deck before it starts to fall. So if you hear and see some big chunks of ice falling, that's coming off my
Wow.
roof after 4 days of pretty much blizzard. So cruelty free, of course, dermatologist tested, vegan friendly, and
Standard of care for the
nice.
world. And we've been blocked. I don't, we don't need to go in those stories, but we keep getting blocked. But there is still no spray. So you have to put a thick salve on, and it'd be so much easier.
So typically with skin issues, as you know, it's a cream or a really thick ointment or things of that sort, right? And that's in of itself, if you're really irritated, you don't want to touch your skin again if it's already inflamed and red, right? So the spray was a really nice way to kind of, as a vehicle to administer the product to the skin without causing any additional irritation. Plus, don't forget, when you touch the skin, again, that's already wounded or broken, you're adding another layer of potentially infection, bacteria, viruses getting into the open wound from your hands onto the wound itself. So I think the most important thing is if you do have cuts, wounds, things of that sort, irritations, get something on it like Skin Wisdom as quickly as possible, and then make sure it stays clean.
Very good, very good. And just to show everybody again the site, so skinwisdom.com, and you can use JACO 2025 to get 50% off. Come on, so stock up. Let's go. I'm going to hit it again because I use this stuff liberally every day, and so I'm running out of it. I was just on a cruise, and something happened to my eyes, one of my eyes, and it started getting inflamed and itchy. And it's like, it's just temporary, but it got worse and worse. And then I took water, Evian water, rinsed it, and dumb me, I rinsed it over into the other eye. God, I can't believe I did that. And that eye got whatever was going on with it. So I was like, oh yeah, I have Skin Wisdom because I always carry it. Right. And so I closed my eyes. I didn't spray it right directly on my eyes, but I closed it and liberally sprayed it, across my eyes. Noticeable improvement the next day, and 2-3 days later, it's completely gone. Yeah, and it was continually getting worse and worse, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to see a doctor. What the heck?" I never see doctors, but of course, Dr. Habib has got the issue, the thing.
Different kind of doctor. No, it's amazing that you said, because it's amazing how well the body's repair mechanism works when you give it the right environment to work, right? I think, and that was a big part of it. It's my background really was in cancer drug development. My companies have been developing different cancer drugs and going after it. And what you realize is that I could give you whatever drug you want to treat the cancer, but if I don't get that tumor environment in a way where the body's own immune system can take care of the cancer, then it's all pointless at that point. So again, obviously this is not a cancer therapeutic, but it goes on the same lines as make sure that you give your body the best chance to heal itself.
Yeah. And the animal stings, you mentioned, of course, mosquito and jellyfish, because we have Brad Wozni who was surfing in Costa Rica and got massive jellyfish sting, and within
70 minutes it was gone.
Wow.
Completely flat out. Yeah.
I have been stung by jellyfish, and I had to get a shot, had to get like creams, and it lasted for a week, and I was like bedridden. It was so painful and bad. Yeah. I was a little kid at the time, but and since then, I've gotten stings, being the SEAL team and so forth, not as bad, but if you have something like this, Wow, what a great thing. Now you guys initially, because I'm talking military, you guys initially helped the military with this, and it was tested in the military, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
It was 250 Marines that were going to get ready to get deployed to Iraq, I believe.
Yes.
They went to the Mojave Desert to get training. Obviously, a harsh environment. It's very dry, windy, and hot. Literally, the three worst things you can do for your skin is to dry it out and then put it in a hot environment and run around. So we gave it, Jennifer and the team gave it to the Marines to test. They sprayed their bodies with it prophylactically. So this was
use it before go out in the sun. It's great for that. And
we have
that area with
50 Marines that were
that.
We have a friend of the
back here. I started getting the rash in the groin area, which I normally get if I'm not acclimated, I guess. So I was like, wow, this sucks because I really wanted to hike. Maybe too much information for some people, but anyway, I sprayed myself like you're talking about, and no problems, and healed up, no problems. I continued to hike long distances, and absolutely no problem. So yeah, preventative. We've talked about sprays before you go out in the sun. I use it before I go out in the sun. It's great for that. And
we have a friend of the company that's a big runner, and he does it before he runs marathons. So he does it on his feet, his groins, and his inflammation, right?
Yes.
The tissue gets inflamed and it pushes on the nerves, and that's what's causing the pain. So again, if you can address the inflammation, you can also usually address the pain as well.
Yeah, very, very good point. The standard price. I paid, like I said, more.
And but you combine it with the Atlanticone so that it stays on the wound longer.
Yeah.
You get a situation where 1 + 1 = 3. You get a benefit. It's a more of an effect than the two parts separately.
And I was taught by Fred that bacteria runs away from oxygen. Bacteria can't stand oxygen. So every time I spray rescue spray on, I think of that. I think, well, oxygen is going to make the bacteria run away. And I think it is what helps with all those pictures.
That's pretty good.
In the environment.
It's like me, I send the baddies and all the negative stuff. I send it love. So you're basically loving your body.
I haven't done that with bacteria. Yeah, I'm hanging around you. I might, but also babies' diapers. Yeah. I've got 12 grandkids. They've all been brought up on the spray.
Yeah, as a preventative for diaper rash. Yeah, so that, and I will say that my father passed away now, but he was 101 when he passed. I think I talked about this last time, but we used it when he was getting, he had a diaper and something and bed sores, and we used it. That was the only thing that really worked to keep that bad. So it was really impressive stuff for us.
That's awesome. So wow. Again, every time we do this show, I learn so much more, and I'm more excited about using it. And plus, you guys keep giving us a great discount. So it's a win-win. No, why aren't you using it type thing? And I think a lot of people have already said they just ordered some right now while we're talking. So that's great.
Thank you guys.
And you're also working on other stuff.
Yeah. So
because that's why you guys can continue, because like you said, that they were going to use this as the spray for cancer.
Yep.
And then we know how the medical institution, of course, Dr. Habib, you're a great doctor. Thank you for being a great doctor. But there's a lot of compromised systems out there that, suppress things that really work for us.
Yeah. So I'll say, hopefully next time we're on the show, we'll be able to launch the lip balm. Like I mentioned, it's in manufacturing now, but that really is a phenomenal product. And we have some other ones coming down the line, like treatment for calluses. So we're really focusing on more of the clinical wound care stuff. And, we talked about using rescue spray for diabetic ulcers. Removing the callus and deburrment of the wound would be a huge first step for that, as well as then following it up with a rescue spray. There's a shave balm that I have to send you a sample of that I think you'd like. It really works phenomenal. I get no more redness, irritation after I shave now. And we're excited to get those things over the next couple months launched.
All right, great. So my bald head will love that. So. A lot of people don't realize those bald guys, we shave our head too. So So that's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be great. So I'm real excited that you guys are expanding your product line. And again, everyone that's using the product, you're helping to keep these guys going. And
absolutely. Thank you.
Develop these new products. So thank you very much for using the product. And
thank you.
Stock up on it. Let's go.
All
right, guys. Great show. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, guys.
See you in a couple hours.